Inventory is the lifeblood of a supply chain. It is what we buy, make, distribute, and sell. Indeed, good inventory management practices can boost productivity, while on the other hand, lack of management and control can cause significant losses. Hi, I am Aftab Khan, Director and Instructor at BRASI. Today we will talk about an important aspect of inventory management called the economic order quantity, or EOQ. We are often faced with the question of how much to order for a single delivery and how much to make in a single setup of equipment. The answer lies in the understanding of two costs associated with inventory. And these are the one-time inventory ordering cost for each delivery or each manufacturing run, and the ongoing cost of carrying inventory produced or received from the order. And these two costs are linked in such a way that when one increases, the other decreases, meaning that for a given overall demand, the larger you order at one given time, the lower will be your cost of ordering because you'll be ordering less frequently. However, your inventory carrying cost will be higher because now you'll be receiving larger quantities from each run. So the quantity that results in the lowest combined cost of ordering and carrying is called the economic order quantity, or EOQ. As you can see in this visual, the three costs are shown here. The red line is the cost of carrying inventory, which increases with purchasing or making of higher volumes. The more you make, the more you pay for carrying it. The blue line, on the other hand, represents the annual cost of ordering or setting up. The less number of times you order or the less number of times you set up an equipment, the lower the total ordering or setup cost over the year, meaning that the higher the volume per order or per setup, the lower the inventory ordering cost or setup cost per year. So as you can see, the carrying cost increases with volume, meaning that the more you keep or carry, the more you pay for it. On the other hand, the more you buy in a chunk, the lesser you are paying for ordering it or making it, setting it up, And the green line is the total of these two costs, the combined costs. So from a very low volume ordering or making to the point of EOQ, the total costs drop. But after the EOQ, where the two costs are equal, see the two lines cross, that's where they are equal, right? That's your EOQ. And on the green curve, the curve changes its direction, and that's why it's called the point of inflection. From that point on, the cost starts increasing, meaning that the EOQ quantity is the quantity that yields the lowest cost. Any quantity less than that or even more than that will give you a higher overall cost. So that's the beauty of EOQ, that is the only amount that will yield in the lowest overall carrying and ordering cost. So you can calculate the EOQ by using this standard EOQ formula. You will need to know the annual demand, the cost of setting up the machine or equipment, or set the order of the cost of placing an order. You also need to know the inventory carrying cost, and you need to know the unit price or cost of the material that you're applying. Now, it's easier to find out annual demand and the cost of material. The setup cost, you will need to figure out how much is the hourly rate. For purchasing, you can distribute the departmental cost over the number of orders placed in a year. There are ways to find that number. You can also, of course, take help from finance department, especially for inventory carrying cost. which is typically 20 to 25% per year of ambient temperature materials, and could be higher, even up to 35% per year for material that use special storage conditions, for example, refrigeration, air conditioning, or some special security or other monitoring arrangements. So once we have those numbers, we can go ahead and calculate just like shown here. So this material has an annual demand of 50,000 kgs. Cost of placing an order is $250, and the carrying cost is 25%, which you will use as a decimal percentage, decimal fraction in your formula. And the unit price of the material is 95 cents. So when you use the formula, you find out that 10,355 kgs is the exact quantity which will yield in the lowest overall ordering and carrying cost. You can calculate the EOQ by manually or by using calculator, or you can use a spreadsheet. So developing a model and in a spreadsheet, it becomes handy when you're calculating EOQs repetitively or a number of items, or if there is a change in one of the inputs, so you can quickly run the new model, a new version, and implement that in your purchasing or manufacturing system. So we have developed an EOQ model, which I'm going to share with you, walk you through it. It is for you to use, so feel free to download your copy by clicking on the link provided. So here is the EOQ model. On the home page, you will find the description and some introduction and some tutorial, technical details about the EOQ model. Then go to the demo, how the relationships exist between the lot size and the costs, and then we go to the demo, to the actual model. Here you see it is provided for you to use and also shows the relationship between the ordering cost and carrying cost. Let's try this. Let's say we change the, so for in this example, the annual demand is 200,000 units, and setup cost or ordering cost is $200, and cost or price per unit for the material that we are planning is $15, and the carrying cost is 25%. So for that model, your ordering quantity, the EOQ, which yields the lowest cost, is 4,619 units. Now let's test this. What if we increase ordering cost? Let's make it $400. The EOQ goes up, meaning that since it costs you more now to order, you will try to order less frequently and save on ordering cost and increase the order size. Now, if you want to increase the carrying cost, for example, it went to 30%, it'll ask you to buy less because it costs more to carry. So you can play around with this and find out what's the best model for you based on your inputs. Okay, for purchasing, there are more details here, manufacturing. So it's a very useful model. And if you have any questions, feel free to write to us. Go to the website and put a question in, or to one of our social media accounts. We'll be glad to help you with any question that you might have about EOQ, this model, or any other topic on supply chain management. Okay. EOQ model can also be used to determine the value or benefit of an offer for volume discount. Just turn the formula upside down, and now you're asking the formula, how much should I pay for this change in volume? So that discussion for another time, but all those questions can be answered in any of the one of the training courses on purchasing and supply chain management at BRASI.